him, the wee soul. I mean, he does get better.
More?
No, but it's too gruesome. It's too gruesome to show more. Pete Burns is here. He's had a wee bit of work done. So you can kind of identify with all of that that's going on.
Oh, my hair's tucked down my dressing gown.
Fix your hair.
I'm not dressed for the occasion because what do you expect me to wear at this time in the morning?
Well, I like your dressing gown. I think
well,
it's
where do we go?
beautiful.
Where do we go from here on the subject of that damn fool?
Well, do you think he's? I mean, 40% of men having plastic surgery. Now, if you said that a while ago, nobody would have believed you. But now it's much more acceptable. People are.
It should be acceptable, but what I find objectionable is he sat on there looking like a penguin with the bandage on. And that naturally looks, it's so sensationalistic, and it shouldn't be. It's a process that some people benefit psychologically from in tremendous ways.
No, they do, especially things like nose jobs, because, you know, if you're not happy with your nose and you haven't been for a long time, it can have a terrible effect on you.
Well, obviously, I've had my nose done probably, I think, up to 7 times, because the first time I had it done was a complete disaster.
Oh.
I wasn't dissatisfied with it,
Right.
but I just thought I'd change it. This was in the 80s, and I knew nothing about surgery then.
Right.
And I ended up with the surgeon who'd done still a black and he removed it completely, and then it was an ongoing process of finding a surgeon who could correct it, and I eventually found Maurizio Vale, who gave me my nose back. I cut my nose off to spite my face, silly me.
I feel like you did, or somebody else did. Somebody else.
Yeah, I woke up and they took the bandage off, and I was on top. I had to go on top of the pops. I had to take the bandage off to do top of the pops with Spin Me, which is why the eye patch came about.
Right.
I mean, and I had no nose. And I had to wait 6 months for someone to do something, and then they were taking pieces out my ear, pieces out my arm, pieces out of places that I won't mention to try and build it back up, but hey.
But do you feel now that you're finished? You're finished.
Can't tamper with perfection. I'm gorgeous.
But you won't do anything else?
No, I'm not going to change anything. I mean, I'm in good nick for 45, and there's been no facelifts, no tummy tucks. I work like a dog in the gym. My nose has been done several times, and obviously I've never touched my lips.
No, you can tell that. You can tell that.
Yeah, they're completely natural, but I had to do it. I've explained it. I believe in past life thing, and I didn't recognise myself in this lifetime, and I had to, as age was setting in, I had to go back to what I was, and I'm more familiar with this than I was with the person that you flashed the photograph of. Yeah, very much, and that's disturbing.
But do you feel now, though, that you are happy with how you look? I mean...
Thrilled a bit.
Really, you're very, very happy, because you know that you look startling. I mean, people...
Startling?
Yeah,
Marilyn Manson looks startling, Lorraine.
No, but startling in a good way, But when you...
Stunning.
Stunning, thank you.
Well, it says a knock on the nose with a hammer.
But when you walk into a room, people will stop what they're doing and look at you.
Oh, fabulous. That's what everyone wants, isn't it? And especially as you get older, you become invisible. Well, that's not going to happen to me, is it?
No, it certainly is not.
I'll be highly visible.
Has it, though, had an adverse effect on your career, do you think, because of the way you look, or actually in this business, does it help?
I think that people don't get it, and they think that I'm probably going to be brain dead, or a transvestite, or a transsexual, and that's a forbidden area. I'm very much a man. I'm married, and I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
But
that works for you, then?
It does work for me, and it works for my wife and my boyfriend as well. Has it had an effect on my career? Only in the area of the record company, because I was with... Sony Records, who I think I'm free of now because I didn't want to be there. The individual people were fine, but they didn't know how to put... They thought I wasn't weird enough, that I was too weird. And the time Spin Me Round was released, which is on this DVD, Evolution. It's like a greatest hits compilation.
Is that you?
In the shops.
On the front of it? That's a cracking picture. Can we see that? That is really good.
That's in the shops now. It's a DVD of everything I did in the 80s, including big gigs in Japan and the earliest TV appearances. You can watch me morph into me. Freeze frame.
Incredible. But that was the thing, you were always famous for style.
Yeah, I think I'm damn stylish, more so than David Bowie and Madonna. I've transformed myself visually all the time. I love to do it. It's very satisfying. There's very little you can change in your life, very little you're in control of. You're not in control of world events. You're not in control of your health to some degree, but you're in control of what you look like.
No, very true.
And I do think if more people changed their exterior because they were unhappy with it, they'd have more time to concentrate on something like a good book, instead of just my bum look big in this.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier on. We were talking about how so many young women are not happy with the way that they look.
But they're so tied up in it. Fix it, shut up and join a library.
Fix It, Shut Up and Join the Library. That sounds a brilliant title for your autobiography.
I'm doing that at the moment, my
I want to read
autobiography. It's going to be a sizzling read.
I'll bet it is. And you're going to also be working with the Pet Shop Boys as well.
Yeah, I'm starting work with the Pet Shop Boys next week, and also with a really great band called the Scissor Sisters, who are known in New York. They're writing me a song, and Deborah Harry's been approached to write me a song, and I love Deborah Harry.
She's great, isn't she?
Oh, isn't she fabulous?
Absolutely
I
brilliant.
met her a few weeks ago. So I'm going to try and do an album collaborating with other people, and then do some of it myself, because I've changed management, changed record companies. I've changed my nose, I've changed my lips, I've changed my hair, I've changed my rings, I've changed my shoes. So why not just start a new direction?
Well, listen, thank you for this. I shall watch this. Thank you very much indeed. And it's lovely
It's Shock
to see
TV,
you.
and it's great to be on. I love this show. I get up at 6 in the morning, I watch it every morning.
When you're putting on your face.
No, I put my face on earlier than that. It only takes me 15 minutes, can you believe?
No, I can.
I just throw the makeup up in the air and duck underneath it. Jam the eyebrow pencil in the wall and go...
See, it's a delight. Thank you.
Oh, it's great to be
very
on.
much indeed. Thank you.
Can I come back?
You can, anytime you like. Anytime.